Hello, this is Joshua from Hipronary Customer Support. How may I assist you today, Mrs. Johnson?
Oh, finally someone picked up my call. Look, my internet is acting up again, dear. I've tried resetting that router thingy, but it's still not working.
I'm here to help, Mrs. Johnson. I understand you've been experiencing internet problems. Let's work through this together. Can you tell me, have you noticed any construction or any road work happening nearby recently?
Construction? Well, there have been some loud noises outside lately, but I'm not sure if it's related to this internet problem.
Thank you for letting me know. Construction nearby can sometimes disrupt the internet connection. And just out of curiosity, your other devices are not connected to the internet either, right? Just to rule out that possibility.
No, sweetheart. The internet service went down completely.
Okay, thanks for the confirmation, so we can rule out the possibility of a specific device acting up. And I just want to make sure that your modem or router is not inside of a cabinet or something that prevents them from working properly.
Oh, dear, it's not inside a cabinet. I can confirm
The modem
that.
is usually installed along the wall in one of the far reaches of the house. So, even if it's tempting to just leave everything where the technician set it up, it's unlikely that this is an optimal location to have your router. Routers tend to spread their strongest signals downward, so it's best to mount the router as high as possible to maximize coverage. And since a significant percentage of your wireless coverage is being sent outside your home, your best bet will always be to move the router to a central location to optimize the signal.
Well, my granddaughter placed the whole thingy in an area similar to what you just described, so we can also rule out that possibility as well.
Okay, that's great. So, now, let's make sure it's not a router issue. Can you please check if all the lights on your router are lit up?
Lights? Oh dear, I'm not sure which ones to look at. Can you guide me through it?
Of course, Mrs. Johnson. Usually there are lights labeled power, internet, and Wi-Fi on your router. Can you tell me which ones are lit up?
Let me see. Okay, well, the power light is on, but the others, I'm not so sure, dear.
That's okay, Mrs. Johnson. Let's focus on checking something else. Could you please try connecting a device directly to the modem if possible? We want to see if it's a router issue.
Modem? I'm not sure I know what that is.
No worries, Mrs. Johnson. The modem is usually a separate device, often provided by the company as well. It looks different from the router. Can you locate it and tell me if it's connected and if the lights on it are lit?
Okay, Joshua, let me go and have a look.
Oh dear, I see it now. It was unplugged, but I've plugged it back in and some lights are coming on.
That's great news, Mrs. Johnson. It sounds like we might be on the right track. Let's give it a moment to fully boot up. In the meantime, I'll check your connection from our end. Mrs. Johnson, according to our system, your internet connection seems stable now. It's possible that unplugging the modem and plugging it back in resolved the issue. If you continue to experience problems, please don't hesitate to call us again.
Thank you so much for your patience, dear. I'm not very good with all these gadgets, but you've been a big help.
You're very welcome, Mrs. Johnson. We're here to assist you anytime. If you have any more issues, please don't hesitate to reach out to us immediately. Have a wonderful day.